DB, there was a little announcement yesterday, transfer portal announcement,
Yeah.
that
Wow.
it appears we are heading to a single window in January. A plan is being endorsed by the NCAA Oversight Committee.
You meant to say NCAA SEC.
Yeah, the NCSCEAA Oversight Committee.
It's got to be something they want. I love the 1 time to 10-day. Love it.
Sure.
January, bad idea.
When do you want it?
Not January.
So any of the other 11 months.
Yeah, like
No, like when do you think is the ideal time for the window?
I mean, go February.
Okay.
Go the 1 week after spring ball. Like anything's better than January.
So I
The
think
only thing worse than January is December.
December is worse. I think the thing that makes most sense to me is after spring ball. If you want one window, let guys see where they're at after spring, give them an opportunity to go somewhere else and win a job in the fall.
Yeah,
Because that's how I sort of process this, right?
If you're gonna go this far to try to get it right,
Mm-hmm.
in what world would you think January would be a good idea?
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you're the conference that historically can run guys off and then just kind of pick other guys off, which is typically what the SEC is going to do.
so if I'm trying to put my mind in why January would make sense, my thought is, okay, you're probably looking at trying to get guys in before second semester, trying to get guys in before spring ball,
But January, so
trying not to leave guys hanging after the season for too long.
I get
That
you're
would
on
be
the
my-
clock, but you're not in. So you're not in school,
Mhm.
right? You'll get enrollment. You beat both the quarter and the semester system.
So when does, I mean, I really only know based on when I was in school. When does that start? Like when's the latest you could be in, like when's the latest you could come into a school in the second semester?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's 10 days. It's about your admissions. I don't know if there's hard fast rule.
Okay. So it's
I
like
think
whenever
it's-
the semester or quarter
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
So like Nebraska's second semester starts.
I think it's like 10 days.
like end of January. Is that when the second semester starts?
Yeah, sure.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So I get it in the sense if you're trying to beat second semester, or if you can go early February and get people in still, I'm fine with that. I don't think it's ideal, but I also don't know, like if you've got a coaching change or something, or you obviously don't like your situation, do you want to hang around that place for another semester? Like I don't know if that's part of the thought process.
What?
So if you have a coaching change in like November or December, right? And you're like, hey, this place isn't for me anymore.
Okay.
Do you want to be hanging around the next semester there still? Or would you like to get out in December or January to move on to your next location?
Do you want to know if you're going to like that coach or he's going to like you? Do you want to know that sooner or later? I mean, it's not going to be ideal for everybody.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out, hey, if they're sticking with January, why would that make sense for certain people?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, without overthinking it, like you're playing meaningful games in January.
Yeah, I understand that. Most people aren't, though.
So I mean, well,
if you can do February and get people into school, I'm totally fine with that. My concern with what I think would be,
do you think playoffs are going to expand or shrink?
I mean, they're going to expand.
Okay. So even if you're only talking about 20 teams,
Yeah,
it's still a fifth of your Division I programs.
yeah, I get that. I mean, it's not
of
ideal.
who we'll be talking about, right?
Yeah, it's not ideal. You're talking about teams that, and obviously those teams are going to be major players in the transfer market, both coming and going.
Right. So I'm not talking about, I mean, no disrespect to, Georgia Tech or,
Not a big Georgia Tech guy.
Boston College. I'm talking about the mobility of teams that will want to pick guys off and will just wait to supplement. I think January is the second worst month you could have come up with.
After December?
Yeah.
Can you get guys in February? Like admissions wise, is that feasible? Like I don't know.
It's up to the school with their admissions policies, and which I'm sure people try to negotiate all the time to fit the calendar schedule. I'm not in the academia world, So I'm not sure. But if you're telling me that you think they picked January because of admissions, I don't know. I think you're giving this is the same people you think don't have the ability to like
I think it's easy.
govern the sport.
I think it's easier for admissions if you pick January.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't negotiate it or massage it or whatever you have to do. I think that's a possible reason that January would make sense.
I think
to them.
anybody that's worth their salt that plays meaningful football games
Mhm.
will find a way to get a student athlete
in February,
whenever they want to.
whenever.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know if I want guys sticking around a whole semester that don't want to be at a place.
Yeah, I also don't want you to make knee-jerk reactions because you get a new coach in and you think this guy's not going to like me. So what if it worked that way? What if you want to see if this could work with the new guy?
Yeah, I mean, that's why you've got two right now. That's why two sort of makes sense.
No, I'm talking about specific to your analogy of if I don't know if I want a guy sticking around. You're looking at it as a negative. I'm looking at it as a wait and see positive.
Sure.
Same scenario.
So, like, if you're Kalen DeBoer and you had 100 guys enter the portal immediately after,
if Kalen DeBoer is coming to Arizona to take
over
over a job after he gets fired at Alabama, like I may want to stick around if I think Kalen DeBoer can coach.
Right. But, I mean, you would be avoiding the situation where guys just left because Saban left and he had to recruit his own roster to try and get half those guys back.
Yeah. You don't have to look at it as, well, this guy's coming in, he may not like me. You can look at it as, or I don't want that guy around. You may look at it as this guy's coming in and I'd like to have time for us to mutually evaluate.
I was looking at it more like the guy that is no longer there was my guy. And now either I want to follow him somewhere or whatever the case may be. Like, if you're a Dane Key and you're like, I want to go follow DeKeel Shorts to Nebraska. That's how I was looking at it. Not necessarily as like, oh, this guy hates me after a week. I'm out.
I think the more you can make things that aren't as specific, situation specific, the more apt you are to implement it as a rule.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Right. So I don't look at isolated one-offs. I think generally speaking. And I think that's how they got to look at it.
So generally speaking, if you're like, hey,
generally speaking, with recruiting and when signing day happened, like I think January I think it's January 2nd to January 12th is a bad time.
So if you said, hey, we're gonna go first 10 days of May, should have spring practice done, you're done with your spring semester. Like you'd be good with that, like first 10 days of May.
Yeah, so I'm going to say this really, really slow. Okay. January is not a good time to do this.
Yes.
Whenever you want to admit students into or out of school after an evaluation period, pick that time. I don't give a shit if it's March, April, June, July, not when we're doing things. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if you want to specifically hold me down to a month. I'm telling you December and January is not a good time transitionally for coaches and players because you cannot make informed decisions. You're either coming off a break or you haven't been on campus or you're not in tune with who your coach is going to be because a lot of times that's when hirings and firings are done. You're inviting more chaos in a chaotic period. That's what I'm telling you. So pick March, pick May, pick April. Do you want me to say a specific month?
No, we're good.
I'm telling you the premise on why I don't like January.
Okay.
What else you do with that? I'm not sure because I haven't given it a super long idealistic thought. I'm telling you why. If you're going to go, this is my original supposition. If you're going to go through this ruling,
if you're going to go through the pain of making a change.
Right.
Okay.
You settle on January, it doesn't seem on the surface to make a lot of sense.
It doesn't seem like they didn't talk to a lot of coaches about this.
It seems like you maybe got the opinion of a couple of people.
And they're just like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think happened.
Well, we'll see if
I don't know how else to tell you that. Is there a different way you want to ask me the question?
No, I think you got it.
All right, just check.